what can we be dealing with back then when we were going through the trials and tribulations? And in contrast, now, everything is way more peaceful and much more reserved. How is your life different now?
That's a great question. Thank you. It's been a process, you know. The thing that comes to mind for me is I was reading this book this morning. I read the same book every morning. It's dated, and every day it has a little reading, helps you wake up and get centered. And this morning, actually, the reading was about fear. So I was thinking just now about how that really applies to that question. I think that's been the greatest challenge for me personally, is overcoming that fear. And, you know, from the outside, I think it might seem like, you know, the changes we've gone through, you know, when you look at something from the outside, like a photograph, you're not really sure what all it took to get to that place. And our lives have changed in many ways. Things that you guys see are that, you know, we're more financially free now. We have the ability to travel around more. We've met some great, amazing friends and made these awesome connections. And, you know, you guys see that part, but we don't always show you the other side. And I think that can be applied to any of you guys. You know what I mean? We put these pictures on Facebook, and people see us in our lives, and they're not really sure what goes on behind the scenes. So, you know, for me, overcoming that fear has been the greatest challenge. So like I was saying, you know, the outside, it appears that things have just gotten better, and they have. I don't want to take that away from, I don't want you to take that away from this, but we've both grown so tremendously from this experience, and it's because we both were able to overcome our fears about the new changes that were happening in our lives. So I think that's just been the greatest lesson that I've learned. And, you know, I used that back when we were together before, and we use it still today, just that ability to overcome fear, because that's the last thing we want to do, is allow fear to control our behavior, because it prevents us from taking that risk that might get us to the next level. You know, and Dave has really helped me in that way, and I'm glad that we both persevered to get here and be with all of you.